my god, it's clean. Look at this. Still lots of scratches though. I actually forgot what it looks like clean. Anyway, good morning people, hope you are doing good. It's been a while since the last video. Oh, can I put this up here? Oh no, all you're going to see is the steering wheel. Oh, something like that. I can't actually see what the camera sees, so I hope it's okay. Right, today, excuse all my bedding. I do almost live in here. Today we are going to be finally wiring up some lights. I have many parcels here. Most of which I don't know what is. Got relays, we've got cable, we've got some Chinese switches. Actually got two lots. See? So I'm going to have front and rear control panel. Some red cable. I don't know what that's for. And some other bits. But anyway, I do not do electrics. And to be honest with you, a lot of what I've seen, I don't recommend people doing it if they don't have a clue, because especially when it comes to like 12 volt systems and stuff, you're essentially, well, if you don't know what you're doing, I mean, electric causes fires. Now, if you've got a 12 volt system running for, say, like a diesel heater or whatever, and you're on the top of your car asleep, or in a tent, whatever, and you haven't done that right, and something shorts or fuses or catches where you've put it through the bulkhead, I don't know, electrics just scare the crap out of me, so I just don't get involved. So we're going over to Chris's today. Chris's you would have seen in a previous video up at our VIA thing, where his little boy fell asleep in the back of my car. But he is an electrician, so he thinks he can wire it in really easily. He doesn't know how many lights I've got, because in the back, Beacons and Light Bars have sent me another 6 lights that I need to put on. And I've still got another one I haven't actually put on the roof rack yet. So that's 7 more lights I need to install. Got the bonnet lights, got the light bar, got the rear work lights on, got 2 camp lights on one side of the rack. So far, and there's 7 more to go. So yeah, we're gonna light up the world in this setup. But it's really cool. It's actually really cheap. Beacons and Light Bars do this Strolux range, which personally is the best value for money and quality you can buy it on the market. Honestly, for what they cost. They're built in the same factory as Strands. Specs are very slightly different, but pointless even talking about it. But the price is like an 1/8 of the Strands prices, so it's a no-brainer. So yeah, let's head over to Chris's, show him what we've got. I hope he's awake. I don't even know what the time is. 9:30. He should be awake. So yeah, let's go over there and see what you can do. Catch you in a bit. So, we're still here. Little update. Car won't start. Land Rover's being a Land Rover. And I know this is because I'm going to Morocco in a couple of weeks. I know it is. It's testing me. Look, it should just start. Doesn't matter if you've got your foot on the brake or not. But nothing's engaging. Ignore the park brake fault, because that was from Salisbury. It's got to be a starter motor, hasn't it? I don't know. I've called my surrogate father, the AA, who are going to be here in 20 minutes, which is a bonus. But yeah, I've just looked up and apparently the starter motor is behind the exhaust manifold. I don't know if that's true, but that's what a forum on Google say. So I can't raise it to get underneath it. I probably could scrabble underneath it, but I am parked in mud. Well, not in mud, but apparently it's driver's side, and that's just typical. So I would rather my £13 a month to the AA go to good use, and he can crawl underneath and give it a bang. So yeah, hopefully it's a case of it's just gone to sleep and he's waking up. Yeah, otherwise I'm assuming it's not a cheap job for a starter motor, but has done 170,000 miles now. It's probably the original one. This is the trouble when you buy stuff like this. I'm going to do a review actually, or an update for you all, on what I've done to this since owning it, because the whole initial idea when I decided to keep this thing, or when I bought it, or whatever, was the fact of how cheap they are and is it a good idea. So I have spent money on it, I have done repairs on it, I have done a lot of maintenance on it, most of which you wouldn't have seen. However, the maintenance is what's cost the money, not the fact that anything's broke. However, because I'm going to Morocco, I've over-prepared, and it's thousands, yes, thousands has been spent so far in 2023. So yeah, you've got to prepare. But this, I don't know. I got back at 11 o'clock last night and it was running a dream. I don't know, nothing's engaging. Don't know what else it could be because I'm not a mechanic. I'm sure there'll be loads of you saying what it is before you find out. I say before you find out. I hope you find out. Depends how good this AA guy is. No doubt I'll probably just plug his computer in. But I don't know. I don't know why I keep trying it. It's like I just hope it will suddenly work. Shall I show you what else I did yesterday actually? I'm really proud of this. Now I bought these months ago and I didn't actually think I liked them. But when I cleaned it yesterday, I'd stand on the bonnet and I was like, oh, look at these. Oh, I was still not sure if I like them, if I'm honest. But they do serve a purpose. It's just sitting outside my house. Oh, AA? No. I keep thinking about going back in to have a bowl of cereal, but I just can't be bothered. You've probably noticed I'm a bit tired. But yeah, I guess I'll just update you when the AA man comes. And hopefully, it'd be great if it was a Land Rover guy. Some of them are, and it's like they like coming down and fixing all your problems. They're more like life therapists. But hopefully it's something that's fixable and not something that's has to be replaced. what baffles me, right, is I got back at, 11 o'clock last night, and I've gone to bed and woken up this morning. All was fine last night, now it won't start. It just doesn't, I don't know how that happens. It's, maybe something's chewed a cable overnight underneath. Otherwise, I don't know how things can break when a car's just sat outside my house. How do things break like that? I know it's a Land Rover, and I know all of you can go, it's a Land Rover, that's what they do. But it's impossible. You can't. Something just can't break when the car hasn't moved. It wasn't even like that cold last night, so it's not like it's frozen. So I don't know. Anyway, I'll let you know when the AA guy's here, which should be, in about 10 minutes now. And yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, we're running, and all it was the smallest tap of the start motor, and it fired up. How stupid. But yeah, we're good. That's all it was. Probably need a new one at some point, but we're good. Oh, she lives. Yeah, that was a bit, not embarrassing, but almost embarrassing. But obviously came out, and first thing he said is, it's a Land Rover, obviously. But yeah, and he just give it the smallest tap, first tap, bang, started up. So, yeah, that was a bit silly. I haven't actually switched it off yet though. He said replace the starter motor. So, I'm hoping, I'm going to drive to Chris's now, switch it off, and hopefully it starts again. If it doesn't, he said it's pretty accessible, I just got to tap it. So anyway, I'm going now. Speak to you in a minute. Just got to Chris's. Let's see. Will it start? Oh! It's like brand new! That's a bonus. I'm happy about that. Right. I need to eat something first. Right, so slight change of plan. We're now down at Port Solent for a car meet. But Chris has promised me we'll still get our lights fitted in time, won't we?
Of course we will.
We'll definitely do it today, won't we?
Of course we will.
But yeah, we're only going to be down here a little while.
Taking that one out.
Yeah, hopefully. Elliot's brought his R8, which I'm like the best driver in the world of. So I just want to find something to eat, if I'm honest. So I might let Chris have a look around while I go to Prezzo's or something. Oh, Discovery with spotlights in the front bumper. You've got to go and park next to it. You've got to.
It's the rules.
It is. Land Rover rules. Oh, I think where that Polo's coming out, look. Right, hopefully there's some cool stuff here, looks like it. I'll show you around. Oh yeah. Best car of the meet. Looks like some cool stuff here. Represented. What's what? Straight to a Land Rover.
Next to his counterpart.
Yeah. This is convertible though. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Couple of Monaros. Oh, Cavalier! Look at that! What about the Rover 75 though? Race car. That's not what you want though, is it? Oh, that's lovely. What's that? Probably an 840. That's not. Whoa, drifting. Load of Porsches, few Ferraris, couple of 911s. However, that's what we like. That is lovely. Let's go and have a look. Eleanor. Very cool. Very cool. This is mint. It's lovely. That. Like a, I don't even know if that's a genuine thing or a kit car. But anyway, look at that. I'm sorry, I'm recording on my phone, so I don't actually know if you can hear me. What one are you pointing at? Go on then. Do you want a Ferrari? Uh-oh! You alright? Go on in. Go on in. There you go. You alright? You want to go this way? This one? Oh no, you want to go back. You can't go back. That one. We will get the electrics done today, won't we, Chris?
Yes, mate.
Mighty bucket for one. Mini fillet burger. And beans. Chris thinks I'm wrong. But
Too much.
you have to have a chaser. It's the same when you go to McDonald's. Large Big Mac meal, standard. Double cheeseburger on the side. You have to have that, otherwise it just don't work. Chris, again, thinks I'm wrong. What would you order at McDonald's?
Just a Big Mac, mate. It's
What,
enough.
on its own?
It's
Or a
enough.
meal?
It's enough. Just the same.
Fuck off.
What do you have, Els?
Comment below if you agree with me. Large Big Mac meal, or at least that's like your main, whatever you have, whether it's a big tasty, a chicken sandwich, whatever. You have a large meal, and you have something on the side, whether it's a wrap of the day. It's just got to be done. Or maybe that's why I am the size that I am. But same with KFC. If you order like the Zinger Tower meal, you have to have 2 hot wings on the side, don't you? And then you regret it the next day, or even later that day. There's nothing that goes through a digestive system like hot wings, honestly. Too much driving this morning. Right, anyway, the next time you see me will be with my car and fitting some lights. Or me babysitting whilst Chris fits some lights.
With a roast dinner.
Oh yeah, we've got a roast dinner today as well. Oh, I've got all this. Whoops. The reason Chris isn't eating. But I can't wait that long. Anyway, love you, bye. Right, so these are all the bits that we've got. Shout out to Beacons and Light Bars. This is their Strolux range. So we've got the SLX 110s here. They're a 10-inch work light. I've actually got 2 already up here. So they're going to be wide as the rear work lights. So they're a really cool bit of kit. Just got one more, which I'll be fitting to the side there. So essentially going to have 360 degree lighting. Obviously switch panels. These are really cool. They're like a 45 degree camp light. Again, I've actually got 2 already up here, one there to go under the awning. These have actually come on my fault. I've ordered the wrong ones because these are the shorter ones. So I'm hopefully going to mount these in the boot so they light up inside. And these bad boys, these are the SLX 208s. These, I'm actually planning to do like a laser lamp thing. So we've obviously got the light bar up there. I'm going to fit these in here. So I'm going to cut out the grill like Laser do and fit them in there. They're about the same size, but really, really powerful light, and I think they're going to look really cool. Plus, they'll obviously match. So we've got the bonnet lights on there. They're currently on a cheap Amazon bracket, which is rusted already. But now I've got the checker plate on, I'll be drilling straight through and mounting them directly in. The 42-inch light bar up there. So we've got to mount these up. Like I say, there'll be another light in there. See the other one the other side. And Chris is going to be real busy. So we've got, this is going to be the driver switch panel. So this will go in the cab. Now, I was planning on mounting this here. Sorry, I don't even know if the camera's focusing. Ugh, there we go. I was going to mount that here, however, I'm actually going to mount it up here. So it'll go in like that into the roof because it fits so nicely, and I can cut out these and it will cover it. It's exactly the same width as that, so it will literally fit perfectly. And then there'll just be more tucked up out the way, and then I can put my CB there. So that's the plan with that one. And then with this one here, the plan is to mount that there in that panel. So I'm going to cut a hole in there, and then I'll have everything there. So the 12 volt factory one's already there, which my air compressor runs off, and then we'll have that in there, which I think's doable. Chris?
Yeah.
Are you excited about this?
Ecstatic.
So Chris actually is a marine electrician. Is boats and cars very different? No, he says. One's just got to be waterproof.
One floats, one doesn't.
So yeah, I don't know really what I'm doing. I don't actually know if Chris knows what he's doing. But hey ho, I'm going to now cut my grill to pieces and probably break it. I have still got the spare D3 grill, luckily. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. Well, Chris is busy wiring and doing complicated stuff with lots of colours. I've done this. We haven't got the best of tools, but this is going to be my cutter. I don't even know what this is called. It's like a toothbrush with a thing on the end.
Oscillating saw.
An oscillating saw.
Yes.
There we go. So should be a bit big. Gonna have to work it out. Let's see. But look, I measured it with proper tools and everything. Like, I don't even know what this is, apart from a tape measure. But it's got like electric bits on it and everything. And then one of these. Is that a set square?
Square.
A square. What's a set square then? Have I made that up? Fair enough. Well, let's see how we go. Maybe I should title this video Can an idiot assist an electrician wiring up a Land Rover? Sounds about right. Chris agrees. Right, let's do this. I've done a thing. Where did I put the thing? Oh yeah. Good job you're in. Oh my god! Look at that! Look at that! I just got to get rid of the first line I did because you cut once, measure twice, isn't that right? So, I did a thing and I'm impressed. Look at that. Imagine that up on the roof. It's even straight.
Careful.
Well, it is. I think it's immense. I know to some people what I've just done. Look at that! I'm proud. I know to some people that might be something very, very simple, but I don't really do this kind of stuff. I do roof tents, do awnings. And I like to think I think of things in a structural manner, but I don't really make things. But that, I'm over the moon. I'm chuffed. I can't wait till it works. Oh, I'm gonna feel like a trucker. This, however, looks a bit more complicated. Oh god, you've even got the fuse box out. Is that where you're putting the relays?
Yeah.
What, in the fuse box?
Yeah.
What, so it's almost done like professionally?
Almost.
Are they spare ones then? I just assume
not these ones.
I assume the empty ones were just like factory options it might not have. Do any of them work yet?
No.
Oh. Nearly.
We'll give you one little one.
How am I going to cut this grill? Oh, I've got my best friend here anyway, that's all. Better get measuring. Right, so now we're time to cut the grill out so I can put these in. So just because of the structure of the grill, obviously laser lamps come with a fitting kit with end caps. So we're going to have to lose the badge. So one's going to sit about here and then the other one's going to sit about here. So we just have a small end piece each side. I've just put a brace behind this which should work. But that's the least of my worries. It's more cutting these in the wrong place at the moment. Chris is getting on with it. Seen some lights working so far, but still a long way to go. So this is a bit I'm worried about. I probably shouldn't be doing on my own, but there we are. It's all good fun. Oh. That was nice. Right, yeah. I hope these are worth it. Wish me luck. Right, guys. So. Haven't got everything finished. As you can see, it's getting dark. Don't even know what the time is. It's only like 4:30, but obviously we're doing it outside Chris's driveway. However, we've got the light bar working, we've got the front bonnet weather pods working, and what I'm most proud of is my Strolux laser lamps. So basically I'm a bit OCD, I want everything to match. So although laser lamps are definitely a better light than this, they are also 7-8 times the cost. So what I got are these double row Strolex 8-inch lights, and I've cut them into the grill. I've made a mount myself, which I'll show you what it is, but take a look at these. So I'm super happy with them. I've still got a little bit of trimming to do and a little bit of adjustment on the mounting, but honestly, for way less than 100 quid rather than the 600 quid for laser lamps, and a bit of fettling yourself, I'm so happy with how they look, and they're mega bright as well. So look at these. I've got them on the full beam. So I've just got to trim up a little bit on this side, just 'cause it's a little bit tight, sort out some fittings on this one. I haven't done any adjustment yet. Oh, comes the local boy racer. There we go. But yeah, they look mega. I'm so happy with them. So light bars on and that. Chris isn't here, so let me put this on the tripod and I'll show you how bright they are. Right, so I'll show you what we've done inside as well. Move all my crap. So, let me get the phone torch, turn that off. There we go, so there's the light pod on the top. Let's start it up. Okay, so I'll put it out the front. So obviously this is normal beam, so I can flash. You won't even justify how bright this is. But that's flashing the full beam. Then up here, I can press this first one, and that's the light bar. Second one is the light pods either side. And then the other ones are not wired in yet, but like I say, so when we got full beam on, and the light bar, and the light pods, oh, I can't wait to go out and test it. We're about to go out for a drive in a minute. I'm almost glad it's dark now the video's finished. But yeah, holy shit, these are bright. Right guys, so, I thought I'd come out and test it. I've been at Chris's, had some dinner, now it's properly dark. I wanted to find a properly dark road because where he lives is all very built up and it's street lit and stuff, so I'm hoping this will show you. So what we've got here, I'll turn the camera around. So this is my normal dip beam right now, okay? So turn the interior light off. Now once I put my full beam on, it's literally just the headlights and the two Strolux in the grill. So two 8-inch double row Stroluxes in the grill. So let's just do this now. So this is just full beam. Look, and this road is half a mile long, easy, and it lights up right to the end. Now once I then add the light bar, which is now, it's like daylight down there. It's so bright, and I mean, I've seen the laser lights in person. I know people with Discoveries who have got them. They are insane. However, I'm super impressed with these. Now, I don't think anyone's used the Strolux range like this. I wanted to do it just because I don't want to pay £600 odd for two lights in the grill. The only thing I will say is there's a much neater install than what I've done. They've got a bespoke kit made to fit the grill, etc. But let me just get out and show you quickly. No one comes down this road, luckily. So that is just headlights and these two. They are so bright. Okay. So then obviously the light bar's up here. We flick that on. That is unreal. Put these lights on as well. So these are for obviously angled. Now that's really, really handy when you're off-road. Just seeing a much wider angle. That's all of them on now. As you can see, look at that. Holy, that light bar is crazy bright. The camera just doesn't know what to do at the moment. I'm trying to dull it down. My word. So guys, when you put it into perspective, okay, of this lighting setup, whether you've got a Discovery, the same as this, or another vehicle, because you can add them to other vehicles. Like I say, you don't have to cut lights in the grille, you can put them on a bar or just mount them to the bumper. This whole setup, so light bar, beacons and light bars, is like £195, including VAT, for this. I mean, let me just see if I can, I'll turn my headlights off completely. Look, that is just the light bar. I didn't even realise I turned my headlights off. Okay, so incorporate with the headlights. Just that light bar alone, that's a good 500-600 metres, and it's clear as day down the end. So I don't know what the range is on this, but it's like under 200 quid, and that is mega value for money. Now, this whole setup, okay, for everything I've got, even stuff that isn't wired up yet, so the rear lights, everything, I'll talk to you about it, because I really want to push beacons and light bars, because they've done me a favour with supplying me with all this stuff. You know, I've done it over like 3-4 orders as well, because I'm constantly like changing my mind what I want. The lights in the grille were just an afterthought I had the other day when I was browsing on their website again. Now, we're not getting paid for this video or anything like that, but they're a small family-run business selling good value for money stuff. And at the end of the day, that was the whole idea of doing this Discovery. It's about value for money. Yes, you can cheap out on things. Go and get a light bar from Amazon, like most people do. They're 100 quid, but they're crap. Like I'm saying, this isn't the cheapest on the market, but it may as well be, for the quality, £195 for that. I mean, seriously? It's mega. So, this whole setup, when I say to you, if you've got a Discovery, I'll use that as an example, because a lot of you watching this, or certainly this channel, is because of you might have a Discovery or you want to buy a Discovery. But I've got front light bar, 2 grille lights, 2 bonnet pod lights, I've got 2 rear work lights, 4 cube pod lights, which will be going on the roof rack, spoiler alert, and 4 camp lights. If I told you I'd have all of that set up, including all the wiring that I needed, fuses, the lot, and I would still have a couple of £100 change from, well, more than a couple of £100 change from a laser light bar. I'd have a couple of £100 change from the laser grille lights alone, and I've got a whole 360-degree setup with camp lights, everything. That's what I'm saying, and it's not crap stuff, it's great stuff. Yes, it might not be the best, but it's more than you'll ever need. All I'm saying is, £100, £120 Amazon light bar. I appreciate people on lower budgets, but they are crap. Like, I've bought 2 off Amazon, and I gave them both away because they're crap. I then bought, because we're dealers for Frontrunner, a Frontrunner light bar for the Amarok, which as a dealer for our own demo cars we get additional discount. So it wasn't loads of money, but otherwise I think they're 550 quid. And I would say, bearing in mind I sell these products, that this one for under £200, the Strolux bar, is better. It literally, look, bang, it's mega. I can't get over it. I've been waiting to find a dark lane, and at those houses over there I've probably called the police, because I bet they're all pissed off. Someone's just flashing their lights at the top of the lane. Stop there. But I wanted to show you guys properly in the dark where else can you do a proper test. So what makes life even better for you guys is we've got a discount code that you can use on Beacons and Light Bar's website. They've got everything. If you want flashing beacons, if you want control panels, if you want all your electrical stuff like inverters and stuff like that, they have like all these electrical bits on there. I'm rubbish with electric, so I'm not even going to pretend like I know what I'm talking about, alright? But just go on there. You know, whether you've got a car, 4x4, lorry, tractor, they do loads of construction. Like, you get excavators with these lights on, and I can see why now. Do you know what I mean? It's just all on there. It's such good value for money, and there's nothing better than value for money. Like, I will spend all the money for quality stuff. I always use the example, it's a bit like going to Wetherspoons, right? You go to Wetherspoons, it's average food, yeah? Apart from their breakfast, which are great. But the food's average. But because you've paid such cheap money for it, it's beyond expectations. You know, it still fills a hole, it fills you up, it's still good food as such, but for the money, it's great. So it's the same with this stuff. Yeah, you know, I would argue with anyone that you will not find a better light on the market for the money. Absolutely no way. Impossible. I don't believe it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'll argue with you. So get on there, get ordering. You need this setup. You maybe don't go excessive. Maybe don't need to go as excessive as I have. And like I say, we're not even finished yet. So unfortunately, Chris is going to have to take another weekend to finish, because he promised. But that's fine. I've still got 12 volts set up to do, fridge to wire in, compressor to wire in, loads of stuff. So, but that's the job for another day and another video. So look, I hope this has showed you what this stuff can do. That's just my full beam. Oh, it's so mega. I'm so impressed with it. But it's a little bit more down the road with the Discovery. Like I say, don't have to spend all the money on certain things. But anyway, I'm going to end the video there, because otherwise I just waffle on, and I'm like the king of waffling. So I hope you like this video. Please let me know if you did. Don't forget to press the like button, subscribe, it really helps us out. And obviously let me know what you want to see in the next videos, because that always helps as well. So that would be fantastic. But for now, I'll carry on fitting these lights in the background, and I'll show you all an update. So I will catch you on the next one. Ciao for now.